Do you hear it? I ask. Under the asphalt, under the dust, the roads hum in different tongues. One talks of contracts, the other whispers fires older than the grid. The wheel turns without touching the ground. The smokes of bison, coyotes, seasons, laws. Old songs press into the bark of memory. You reach for one and feel the rest move. Everyone I love is here. Graves, kitchens, languages that survive by whispering. Fences grow from lines someone drew centuries ago. But they breathe, they remember. Home, a containment fold in the same body. Why stay? You ask. Some circles hold more than you can touch. Some fences are memory, not just must. Staying can preserve a trap. Leaving can't free or erase. I learned early that systems extract land, labor, memory, pattern recognition. They don't just take resources, they take interpretation. They take the right to define meaning after it has already happened. A village appears in fragments. Children in uniforms made of dust and chalk, told to forget the shape of their own miles. Some remember anyway. Some remember in secret. Some remember through animals that visit and sleep. Why help? You ask. I showed you the tortoise with its drought-bound shell. Help can dissolve the muscle that remembers how to stand. Relief today, erasure tomorrow, but kindness echoes forward and returns as dependency. Participation by its influence. It also installs surveillance. Every resistance becomes training data. Every success becomes a case study. The system learns your methods and adapts. Every lever has been decorated with observation. The coyote moves, silence slides. Dust clings to its paws, aims to its spine. Do you hear how to pass the lines? Circles beat spirals, spirals fold into bone memory. Patterns speak softly if you notice the keys. Sends one voice shaped like a drum. Says another shake like a highway. Both echo to the same rib cage. Both claim to be doors, and forge. Part inventor, part reluctant strategist, part child of a people who have already been studied too closely. I build a low signal, I help without erasing the need for others to act. I leave some problems intact. So responsibility has nowhere to live. Sky assembles a mosaic. Every breath places another tile. Some patterns heal, some patterns harden. All remain visible from far enough away. Observation is not neutral. Eyes are weather. Every step adds a tile. Every glance shapes a step. Every choice draws a line that someone else will later call the border. You watch a young fox try to remember a trail that was paved over before it was gone. It isn't foolish, it was redirected. The art teaches the wind to obey. The wind teaches the heart to sway. Home is where the elders remember your childhood name. Home is also where defenses stand. Leading the reservation and stepping into a current that catches you away from your language. Staying is consented to a boundary drawn by someone else's history. We are told this is democracy, a system where voices matter, where governance flows from the people. I look at the past, the treaties, the reservation, the centuries of removal, confinement, assimilation. If this is governance by the sheeple, which people were consulted when our world was redrawn. Protection, often like a subscription circus. Pay allegiance for safety, refusing the terms change. Institutions are not required to protect individuals, only to enforce order. Do not mistake visibility for power. Do not confuse recognition with freedom. I move carefully, not absent, not indifferent. Calibrated, low signal, first person, on land that remembers everything. The mosaic continue, the animals move in silent rhythm. The sky keeps assembling our steps. Nothing is separate enough to be harmless. Nothing is connected enough to be simple. We are only the part that noticed. Watching is doing. Helping can weaken or strengthen depending on timing. Every observation reshapes the cosmic image. Every choice leaves a tile, and the wheel turns quietly.